Hi friends, now that we're done moving our bodies and we've calmed down a little bit, it's time to do the rest of our morning meeting. And so the first thing we do when we come back from singing hello is we do our safekeeper job. And up here are our safekeeper rules and how we stay safe. I've added a few more to the back because I was thinking about it, and there's some other important things that we should be focusing on besides these. So we remember we have to turn on our listening ears. We need to listen to our adults because that's who helps keep us safe when we're at home. We use our walking feet. We don't run, but why? Why don't we run inside? Right, you don't want to trip and fall. Good job. So we're not going to run in the house. We're going to use our walking feet. Use our slow. And we're going to wear a mask when we leave the house so you don't get sick. Yeah, it's not fun being sick. So make sure you have your mask on no matter where you go. If you're with someone that doesn't live at your house, you should have a mask on around them. Make sure you're wearing your mask and washing your hands. Now remember, when you wash your hands, you need to sing happy birthday, or you can sing tiny turtle, or you can sing tops and bottoms 2 times each to wash your hands. But you just have to pick one song and sing it 2 times to get those germs off your hands. So, as a reminder, because we had a long weekend, we'll sing one song. What song would you like to sing? Happy birthday, tops and bottoms, or tiny turtle? Let's sing happy birthday. Yeah, we haven't done that in a long time. All right, so we're gonna get our hands, turn the water on. Gonna get our hands wet. Gonna do 1 pump of soap. And then we're going to start rubbing and we'll start singing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Ooh, one of my friends' birthdays was yesterday. Happy birthday, Nayaja. Happy birthday to you. All right, sing it one more time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Insert your name if it's your birthday. Is it your birthday? Say your name. Happy birthday to you. All right, done. We're gonna put our hands in the water. We're gonna rinse off all those soapy bubblies, get all those germies off. Dry our hands on a paper towel, throw our paper towel in the garbage can. We are good to go. We are clean. Our germs are gone. All right. And then the last thing on the front is picking up our toys. We don't want to leave our toys on the floor because people could slip or trip or fall on them, right? We don't want people to get hurt. We don't want you to get hurt. We don't want your parents to get hurt or the family members at your house. Or if you're in school, you don't want your friends to get hurt at school. So making sure you're picking up your toys when you're done, putting them back where they belong before you get new toys out, right? Okay, so I'm gonna turn it over. Like I said, I added a couple of new ones. And the top one, oh, that's hard to see. Well, I don't know if it's gonna get any better. So the top one says, hold an adult's hand when crossing the street. There's a little picture of an adult and a child holding hands while they cross the street. Why do you think it's important to hold an adult's hand when you cross the street? Because that's what adults are there for, to keep you safe, right? Yep. If you hold an adult's hand and you happen to not be paying attention, because sometimes it's kind of easy to get distracted by other things. You see a dog or a bird or a pretty tree or a toy on the ground or a nice rock, and you might forget that you're walking across the street. And it's not safe to walk across the street if you're not paying attention. If you're holding an adult's hand, the adult can help you across the street. And even if you're not paying attention, they'll get you across safely. Now, be mindful that you should be paying attention, especially when you're crossing a street. You should stop at the edge of the street. And I'm sure mommies or daddies or grandmas or grandpas or aunts or uncles or whoever you're with that's an adult will tell you we have to look both ways and listen. So you're going to look to the left and look to the right. You're going to listen for cars. If you don't see any cars, you don't hear any cars, then you can tell the adult you're with, I think we can go. And they'll let you know if you can cross the street. And together, holding hands, you can cross the street safely. Okay, so please always hold an adult's hand when you're walking across the street. The next one says, let adults use electric kitchen items and outlets. Okay, do you know what an outlet is? It's this part in your house where you can plug in things. Now, that's not something that you should be touching. It's very unsafe because there's electricity in it and that could hurt your body. So, if you have something that you need to plug in, like say you have a charger that you need to plug in for a game or a phone, or you need to plug in a lamp or a radio, that is something an adult should be doing for you. So just make sure that you tell an adult and say, Mom, can you come help me plug this in? I'm not allowed to plug in things into the outlet because it's not safe. And it's not safe. When you get bigger, and you're an adult, you'll be allowed to plug things in, but for now, it is not safe for you. You should not be touching the outlets. You should not be pushing your fingers near them or toys or anything else. You should not be plugging things in on your own. So make sure you have an adult with you that will help you to plug things in. Also, the things in the kitchen. Why do you think we can't touch the stove or the oven? The stove is the top part, and the oven is the bottom part of your stove. Why do you think, what do we do on a stove? Yes, we cook food on the stove and in the oven. That's right. Why would we not want to touch that? Why is it not safe? Yes, you're right. I heard that. I heard you over there. You said that it's because it's hot. Yes, the stove top gets very hot to heat things up, just like the oven on the inside gets super hot to heat things up. That's how we cook our food. That's how we make sure it's cooked so we can eat it. Because we don't want to eat a raw piece of meat. We want to cook it and then we're allowed to eat it. If you don't cook it, it's not healthy for you. You could get very, very sick. So you have to cook things. You have to cook them on the stove or in the oven. And that is an adult job. And a parent might ask for your help in the kitchen, and it probably won't be with the stove or the oven, but they might ask you to help with maybe dishes or something, and that's okay. But just always making sure that you're not touching things in the kitchen that are electric. Nothing with plugs, nothing that gets hot. Okay, fire is dangerous and it burns. So please, please don't touch things in the kitchen unless you're with an adult and they're helping you. All right. Two more things. Tie your shoes or Velcro them tight so that they stay on your feet. If your shoelaces come untied, it's very easy to step on those shoelaces and that makes you fall down. So you're running around and you have your shoelace untied. This shoe is untied and this shoe is all tied up, but this shoelace hangs out and you step on it and fall right down. So you need to make sure that your shoes are always tied. If your shoes are not tied or they keep coming untied, ask an adult to tie them tight for you. Ask them to double knot it, triple knot it. Make sure your shoes are on good and tight so that that is not the reason that you're falling. Okay, Miss Tracy has done it herself. She didn't fall down, but she did trip and almost fall because her shoe came untied and she wasn't paying attention and she almost fell down and hurt herself. We don't want to do that. You could hurt your elbows, you could hurt your knees, you could hit your head. Oh my goodness. It's no fun to fall down. It's painful. So make sure your shoes are tied tight to stay safe. If you don't know how to tie your shoes yet, that's okay. Just make sure you ask an adult for help. Okay? All right. Last thing on the list for our safekeeper job today, I added wear weather appropriate clothing. That means to wear what you should be wearing based on how the weather is outside or how it feels outside. So right now it is winter. Yes, it's winter, and that means it is cold outside. That's right, it's very cold outside. And there could be snow on the ground, and there could be ice on the ground. And you don't want to go out in a pair of shorts, right? Shorts are for warm weather. Shorts will make you very cold right now. You want to make sure you're staying warm, and keeping your body temperature up and warm will help you to feel better. So you're going to want to wear your pants and your long sleeve shirts and your jackets. You're going to want to make sure you have your socks on and your boots on. You want to make sure you have a hat and gloves, maybe a scarf, maybe snow pants. Okay, we want to make sure that we've got everything covered up as nice as we can And the other thing that we have to remember when we go out, and it actually really helps to keep your face warm, is your mask. Make sure that on top of everything else, we always remember to wear our mask on our face. Remember, it's going to cover our nose and our mouth, and it's going to go right around our ears to keep us safe. And it'll keep the germs away, and it'll keep your face warm in the winter. So it's a double positive. We love that. All right. So now that we've gone over all of our safekeeper rules, I want to know if you will help keep us safe today. So if you'll help keep us safe today, I want you to give me a double thumbs up and say, I'll help keep us safe. I'm going to count to 3. When I get to 3, it's your turn. 1, 2, 3. Yay! I heard you. Nice job. You'll help keep us safe today. That's what I needed to hear. Thank you, friends. And because we're going to help keep each other safe, then we can wish everyone well because we know we're going to be well today because we're going to stay safe and follow the safe rules, right? Okay, so we're going to sing We Wish You Well. We wish you well. We wish you well. All through the day today, we wish you well. All right, nice job. Okay, so next things next. We need to talk about the calendar. Let's see. How can we? Calendar's a little slidey today. That's okay. But today is Tuesday because we stayed home yesterday on Monday. Today is Tuesday, January 19th. Look at this. This is a 19 right here. 1, 9, 19. 2021. So we have to count to the 19. Are you ready to count with me? Remember, we're going to clap count. So you're going to clap when we say 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am going to use my leg and point to the numbers so we can keep track. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yay! So today is Tuesday, January 19th, 2021. Hooray! Okay, so now that we know that today is the 19th, I would also like to talk to you a little bit more about the weather. Okay? So, with weather, there are seasons. And with seasons, we have all kinds of different things happening outside, right? Okay, so we have 4 seasons in our area. And so I want you to take a white piece of paper and you're going to fold it in half, just like that. Okay, and you're gonna flatten it out again and you're gonna fold it the other way, okay? So you're gonna fold it in half the hot dog way. This was the hamburger way, this hamburger, and this way is hot dog because it's skinnier. You're gonna fold it the hot dog way. You're gonna line up the corners, ask an adult to help if this is hard because it's a little bit hard for me. The nice white piece of paper will be perfect, okay? All right, so basically now my paper, very hard to see, there, it has 4 sections. So I'm going to go ahead and set it down and I'm going to get a marker out. I think I am going to use, get your favorite color for this one. I'm going to go with, let's see, I like all the colors, it's so hard. I'm going to pick blue. I'm gonna take my blue marker and I'm gonna follow these lines. So I'm gonna make a line that goes all the way up, up. And then I'm going to make a line that goes all the way across because we're making 4 separate sections with 4 seasons. Okay, I've got my 4 sections, and since the weather is always changing outside, the trees are changing too. And I thought this would be a good way. This is how I learned. And I see people do crafts like this on Pinterest and other websites for teachers, and they show the seasons by making little trees. So I'm going to get my brown marker out. Brown marker. And I am just going to draw a couple of quick trees. Right? You want to give them some branches. Let's see here. I think I'm just going to do one tree for today because we'll do one season today. I'm going to color in my trunk. And I am going to start with winter. I think I'd want to start with winter. You're right, it is cold. I'm going to start with winter. Here's my tree. I can make this a little darker on this side. Okay, there's my tree. And I need to add what to it because it's winter? Do trees have leaves on them in the winter? What do you think? No, you're right, they don't. In the winter, they're either bare, like this, with no leaves, you can just see branches, or you might have snow on your trees. So I was thinking that cotton balls might be nice because snow is fluffy and white, but my Tracy doesn't have any cotton balls, and that's okay. I do have, I don't even need the whole thing. I have a paper towel that I just ripped in half. I had a select size, and I ripped it in half, and now I'm going to tear it into smaller pieces, like this. You see my little pieces? See? Small pieces. All right, and I'm going to take these small pieces, make them a little bit smaller because my tree is not very big. Just make little pieces. I'm going to take my handy dandy glue stick. I'm going to go ahead. Ooh, that's a brand new glue stick. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is what you have, or you should. Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some glue on my tree. I'm going to go ahead and add some snow. So I'm going to take my little pieces of paper towel. I might try to bunch them up a little bit. Stick them on there like that. You might be able to see it. You might not be able to see it. But it's white on white. Stuff them on there. There. You kind of see the snow. Oh, there we go. See a little bit now. Yes. Right there, I think. Add a little bit more glue. So I can add a little bit more snow to my winter one. A little bit more. Because usually there's lots of snow. That's a big one. There's lots of snow sticking right on there. Lots of snow on the trees in the winter time. Okay. All right. So look at that. I put snow on my little tree. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and take Looks a little naked right there and right there. 2 more. All right. I'm gonna write winter at the top because it is winter, and I'm going to use my blue marker again just because I feel like using blue today. I'm gonna write WINTER. I wrote winter. Look at that. That's so cute. All right. So that's the first of our 4 seasons for the 4 days this week because we're here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's 4 days, 4 seasons. And I would like to share a song with you now about the 4 seasons. So I'm going to go ahead and find my email. That has our wonderful songs in it. Remember we sang our polar bear song and our penguin song? We have a season song. Actually, there's 3 seasons songs that I have that I would like to share with you, but one thing at a time. We might not get to all 3 of them. I'm going to find one of them. I'm going to pick this one today. Okay. All right. I'm going to share my screen. And this is our song. It's called The Season Song to the tune of This Old Man. So it goes winter, spring, summer, fall. There are seasons 4 in all. Look outside and you will see it is. What season is it outside right now? Winter, you will see. And you could write winter in there and then it would be the snowflake picture. Because I can see the little snowflake there. Should we sing one more time? Okay, 4 seasons song to the tune of This Old Man. Are you ready? Okay. Winter, spring, summer, fall, there are seasons 4 in all. Look outside and you will see it is winter, yes sirree. All right, so it's definitely winter out. Now, tomorrow, depending on what season we're doing for our tree, we'll change up the song. So if we do summer tomorrow, we'll sing winter, spring, summer, fall, there are seasons 4 in all. Look outside and you will see it is summer, yes sirree. And it's not summer outside right now for us out our window. But since we'll be making we'll actually do spring tomorrow. So we'll do a spring song and we'll do our spring tree. And so we'll sing about our spring tree tomorrow. Even though it's winter outside, we'll be a little bit sneaky. All right, so that's all I have for today. I am going to stop my share, and I just wanted to say bye to everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.